Hi, Mal Lee, founder of Don't Cross the Line, founded in 2003. Our aim was to eradicate aggression, verbal abuse, racist comments and bullying within grassroots football. Our volunteers introduce fair play and sportsmanship. Fair play from the touchlines, also in grassroots football. We're supported by all the football's governing bodies, and we were the forerunner for the FA Respect programme. What would I do differently within Don't Cross the Line? I don't believe I could have done anything different with the Don't Cross the Line, as I believe if I started banging the drums, I would not have been recognised as a campaign at all. My softly approach has been tedious at times, and after 12 years we are just really starting to get the support we deserve through hard work, commitment and sheer determination, and also by not giving up. Why do I do it? Because I believe in the cause. It is what's happening here within the UK. People are starting to listen, and also in what we achieve throughout junior football leagues. Many have taken our ideas and also promoted them as their own ideas. I'd like to give you an example. Let's take for instance the MLS over there in the United States. Recently it come to our attention that they have used the DXTL, the Don't Cross the Line, as their own brand. It is a sheer copy if you check it out. I myself has tried to contact them, albeit by email, because I'm not going to spend hours on the telephone. As everyone knows, it costs a little bit too much. And the reason I wanted to contact them was just to really basically get the recognition that we deserve. I know over the years, many years, we've been passing out to America, we've been emailing America, trying to get them involved. And obviously it's silliness when you work it out, but you know, because we're not protected in copyright whatsoever in America. If you check it all out there as well, it costs you an absolute fortune. And as everyone knows, we're a not-for-profit organisation. And I just wanted to sort of negotiate with them and talk to them and swap ideas and get together, get the recognition that I think we deserve. And if you look on the website, as you say, it's a sheer copy, and they have Thierry Henry, and obviously they're going to get Steven Gerrard, who's going over there now, and many professional footballers who've left this country and got over there. They're promoting fair play and sportsmanship themselves, but in American terms, the different words that they use. But you can check it out and have a little look on there. But you know, you have to give up because no one's responding. Whether I have the right contact names, I don't know, but I'm only getting them off their contact names on the website, so I'm sure that they are receiving what I write. Whether it's with their lawyers, I doubt it very much, because it's been quite a few weeks now, not even, well, it could be even 2 months, but we're getting no response whatsoever. So that's giving you an idea of what's happening with the Don't Cross the Line. People love the idea and they want to run with it. Well, we have no qualms about that whatsoever. Everyone knows me. I'm not bothered about that, because even if we have the touchline barriers, everyone knows that we came up with some sort of idea about that within touchline to sweep in the country. We did try and promote it with the FA, and the FA took over it with the Football Foundation, and you know, lo and behold, before we knew it, the FA were promoting touchline barriers, and we didn't get a look in. But at the end of the day, we still have Don't Cross the Line barriers. You know, all the barriers around the touchlines at the moment aren't that real strengthy, and everyone around the country is still looking for good ideas for touchline barriers. But I think they're a massive deterrent, a visual deterrent, and I love them. So if Mickey Mouse made barriers out there and put them up, then that's great. It makes our job a little bit easier going around talking to parents, because they're like little mini Wembleys. Kids can play football, referees can referee. There's no parents standing on the touchline when the ball goes out of play for a throw-in, and the ball's mingling in between parents' legs. The kids can't get it, the parents want to get it. Well, it takes that out of it, and it's also, as I say, a visual deterrent for poor touchline behaviour. So they really do work, and the major factor is it stops pitch encroachment, so we're happy with that. And also, anyone who knows me over the years will know that the FA took our ideas, and we all know that the hierarchy admitted to it, even to myself, even to my face, when I've asked them the question, what do you believe or what do you think of the Don't Cross the Line campaign, and the words were of certain members of the FA where we know we stole your ideas, and we appreciate all your help. And when I've asked them, put the question back to them, saying, would you say that in front of the media, it was a shake of the head and a shrug of the shoulders. Basically, you've got no chance. And I knew that anyway. But we carried on, as we do with the Don't Cross the Line. We're hard workers, and again, we never give up. We have also quite a few members of the media out there who do know and wrote certain stories, basically giving us the credit. And thanks very much for those people anyway. But I think the whole country does know that this all stemmed from Don't Cross the Line with the Respect programme, or the Respect programme with the FA. But we're still going strong, and are the FA still going strong on the Respect programme? Well, I'm sure the whole country can work that one out themselves. But hey ho, we do our work on a very small budget. We have managed over the years to get some funding. That's helped us to do our grassroots radio show, online streaming programme, and also we're going to go into DXTL TV soon, so that does help, and it also promotes us, gets us promoted around the country ourselves by giving out all leaflets, programmes, things like that about what we're doing on the touchlines. But we've had a small budget to work with, and I think everyone knows the story about David and Goliath, don't they? We are slowly but surely starting to make an impact with the governing bodies, even though they all support us. I'm starting to build up a slowly but surely good relationship with Dermot Collins. He's not everyone's cup of tea, as we all know, but Dermot is starting to get on board, and he wasn't there when the likes of Kelly Simmons was running the show in grassroots football, and Les Howie, things like that, but Dermot took over a little bit later on, and I'm starting to think that we're making small but sure inroads towards what we're doing on the touchlines. But I think we're getting our message across, but are we getting it across in funding? Well, the funding that we like to see is a little bit more than what obviously that we're getting at the moment, but it's hard to take in when you hear about multi-million pounds offers are agreed for TV rights, and the hierarchy are not even interested in the works of the likes of the Don't Cross the Line has achieved over the years, and I doubt it very much. Many of them have not even heard of us, and that's why, because they're probably too busy lining their own pockets planning the next academy building in a third world country. And I think we've been talking from Mary Brennan with National Children's Football Alliance about this. You know, it went out there, spent a month, and we were talking about that, and it brings you home a little bit. But these people, as I say, looking more into academies, and they're not looking in to help out the so-called slum areas, and I doubt it very much whether they're going to help them in the grassroots areas when they're all up and running like they are in the UK. So really, those children in the grassroots slum areas, as we're saying, have really not got anything to be excited about by the big clubs coming and building academies there, like the Premier League as well, doing work there, but it's not the slum areas that they're looking after. I'll give you another example as well, while we're promoting our Respect Awareness Weekend. One of the county FAs, and as everyone knows, they're all individual businesses, may I add, told me in an email, or asked me in an email, that due to a shortage of funding, they couldn't afford to promote our Respect Awareness Weekend amongst their leagues and junior clubs, and they would appreciate it if we could supply them any of the material that we were promoting out within grassroots football. Well, we duly obliged, and we sent them out the last of our posters, opinion cards, etc., and we also paid the postage. We're a not-for-profit organisation, and as I say, these are county FAs are individual businesses, as we all know. But we are making good inroads, I believe, with the Don't Cross the Line, and I'd just like to give a message to all the governing bodies that DXTL appreciates the support for the use of the logos, and as you're aware, we're a not-for-profit community interest company, educating youngsters throughout the UK and beyond about respect, fair play and sportsmanship on the touchlines within grassroots football. And the children are not only our future, but the future of professional football. And if they're unfortunate enough not to make it as a player, then I'm sure that one day they'll be a supporter and a season ticket holder at a club in their area. So first and foremost, I think you should respect grassroots football and respect the work that goes on by volunteers, especially by the Don't Cross the Line volunteers. We look forward to trying to get some more funding, or any funding whatsoever. There's billions of pounds in TV rights coming around the country. Yes, slowly but surely it's filtered in to the FA and down to the county FAs for distribution towards grassroots football, but it could take many years. And I think we're making inroads, and I think that we are probably the best independent campaign through respect that's ever happened to the UK in general. And I think we should be recognised with some sort of certificate at least. And we appreciate all the clubs, all the leagues and the governing bodies. If they want to get behind us in a bigger way, then please do so. We've had the great support from Liverpool and Everton football clubs, but we've never ever received any money off them. But maybe now's the time that Don't Cross the Line does get recognised and does get some sort of funding that I believe we so richly deserve. How am I going to take the campaign forward? Well, I want to develop newsletters, I want to develop membership cards, because I know there's a big call out there for more and more ideas like ours to go out. But people do need someone like us to get behind them. You know, we are independent, and I believe that the country needs someone like us within grassroots football. And we simply say that Don't Cross the Line is in grassroots football for grassroots football. And we know there's a call for the likes of our campaign because of the sheer volume that we are getting, because we're promoting our Respect Awareness Weekend. We don't want to see verbal abuse on touchlines, we don't want to see aggressive behaviour, we don't want to see any bullying, and we don't want to see any racist comments whatsoever. So I hope the whole country gets behind Don't Cross the Line as the biggest independent, largest independent respect campaign that there ever has been within grassroots football. We thank you all for your support, and we thank the professional clubs who are just starting to get on board now after 12 years. Welcome aboard.